are like it's only descriptive type of thing. So how to write claims? For example, instead of before going to writing of claim, I'll show on this one. So this is a invention of a cup is one of the patent, let us say. There is a cup like this. So what is the claim you can write for this? A red clay cup with a handle. Suppose if I write like this, a red clay cup with handle. And it is a very huge hit in the market, this type of cup. Obviously duplication will be done. And that fellow wants to infringe into your patent claim, but he should be avoiding the infringement. So simply what he says, it's a narrow claim. What I mean. Suppose this type of cup is made. Okay, this is also red cup. Okay, but here he made it with plastic because red cup is it became very famous. So I use similar cup, similar little shape I have changed. Instead of this C type of handle, I have put a D type of handle here. This fellow can infringe. He is infringing, but it is cleverly he is doing, and he will write it the plastic cup with square handle. Then this fellow is not infringing into your claim. You cannot stop him doing that. Okay? Not infringing into that. Suppose somebody makes a cup with two handles, same ceramic cup, same clay cup with two handles. So this fellow is also not infringing to that one. So there is a loss of business. If you see, so what do you suggest a best claim which can cover everything? Wet cup. Red cup. What about blue cup? If I make a blue cup of same thing? A colored cup with handles. You say any color. See, now today it is red, tomorrow blue or green or something. Any cup. So here it is a clay cup or plastic cup or steel cup or anything. All cups are covered. One handle or more handles. Everything is covered. So if you write a claim like this, very broad, so nobody will try to, you have to stop people to get into that one. If they get into that one, you will be losing business. Otherwise, you have to sue that fellow and get back your money. Like it is somebody entered into your house without your permission. Okay, what you will do? You will grab whatever money you will take. Of course, you will go to police or court and get all the compensation and throw him out. Same thing. In business also, they do the same thing. Okay. So at the end of any patent, you will see claims, and it is very, very important. It's not like simple statements you have to write. The claim, the first claim you see, it is a single sentence which describes entire, like an abstract. It's a single sentence you see. First claim is a plurality of semiconductor nanowires, each being fixed to the same support, each of the nanowires comprising 2 6 materials, and each nanowire terminating in a free end, and a metal alloy nanoparticle is fixed to this. The whole thing which is there in the whole patent should be reflected in one sentence. That is your first claim. But you should not give any values to that one. You see the second claim, the plurality of semiconductor. What is the plurality? Something which is written in that one. That you can describe in this one. Plurality of semiconductor nanowires of claim 1, wherein the support includes glass semiconductor, so and so. What is that plurality? What is that you can define in second one. Not only that, all that the terms which are like vague in claim 1 should be described in second, third. You see, plurality again he is saying supports a low energy surface flip. Plurality of semiconductor nanowires of claim 3, wherein the low energy surface flip includes silicon dioxide or aluminum oxide. See, each is interlinked to either the first one, or it is linked to the second one, or linked. See again, this claim 5 is linked to first one, claim 6 is linked to fifth one. It is all interlinked. That's how you have to draft. It is little difficult to draft, but why I am saying all these things? Yeah. Anyway, we have got two attorneys, two companies we have registered, we have MOU with that one. But what we are saying is, once you write something in IDF and submit to the CII, and if it goes through our committee, and finally it is taking 2-3 months to file, because that fellow is not understanding what you have written, and he is taking enough time to understand and then do the patent search and asking so many questions to you. Finally he is coming up with some draft, again he will show it to you, and then finally he will file. From the date of filing, your 20 years time will start. So that is what it is delaying. If you try to learn, now here we have got 2 companies, but suppose you are employed in some other place, like in CSIR where I worked. There nobody will help you in writing a patent. I myself have written all the patents. So I have written, and then it will go to the patent office, CSIR headquarters. Their experts will be there. What nonsense you have written, they will send it back with all corrections. Again we have to write it. So that's how I learned how to write a little better drafting. So if you are placed in some company or some, there they are not engaging any attorney, then who will write? You have to write. Okay, that will be helpful. In both the ways it will be helpful to you. So this is how, and you should write more claims for your this thing. See, this 16 claims or 16 claims, what they might have written 30 claims, out of which few are cancelled in the FER, like that that patent office will see, and similar claim is there in so and so patent, so remove that or add a new. Adding is again you have to pay. Whenever you add, first you have filed your patent, okay, with some draft. After that, whatever you have to add, you have to pay extra money. So it is better for deleting nothing. So you add many claims, 30-40 claims. Let 10 or 15 deleted. So at least you will be ending at having good number of claims. So more claims is more better patent you are having. Okay, always have that impression, and this is how you have to write it. Any patent related to your field, you can download and see how they are written, carefully observe, and then start writing in that way. And there is a website called, I have not included in this one, www.freepatentsonline.com. Free Patents Online is a single word, freepatentsonline.com. So there you can put the keyword, you will get the so many PDFs, you can download complete, and you can, according to your keywords, okay, you can do that. And few case studies, just I will highlight. See, for one company called Acme Telepower Limited, they have made some power interface unit, okay, power interface unit, and so he was earning a lot of money, because which is useful for mobile communication and other things. But later on, one more company has come up, Lambda Private Limited. This fellow has seen this, there is a lot of market that fellow is doing, and then this fellow has made a similar type of product, because the earlier fellow has taken patent, but the claims were not properly made. So finally this fellow got a separate thing, and most of that business of that earlier company, they lost it. So because of defective patent specifications, so one may lose the business. Okay, that's why these companies fellows, what they do is they take a number of patents, like on the product, and again, like I told, 20 years is the lifetime, and white LED patent is already more than 20 years, 25-26 years, but still we are using. So Nichia has taken the patent on that one. So first patent they have taken, and periodically little improvement, they are taking continuous patent which is covering the first patent also.
It's overlapping. So even though the 20 years is over, if you try to infringe in that one, somewhere it is linked. So that's how the company want to protect in all directions. It's very broadly they will try to protect themselves.
Similarly, NK Jain Instruments Company, which is in Ambala, is very famous for microscopes. It supplies to all universities and colleges. And somebody from Bashir company, they started infringing into that one. So there was a person called Mr. R.P. Yadav, who is a very good patent attorney. If you want, I can give his details also, because he charges very less for students, and I think it is very less he charges for writing this. So he fought for it, and the drafting is very good for this case. Similarly, there was another case study where Sri Aerodynamics product, the SAP. Actually, the SAP is one German company, software company or something, SAP Labs. So they filed this thing, why you are using a word called SAP. But this was again, it was, they have written SAP, but at the bottom they have clearly written Sri Aerodynamics product. But the letter and all these things is similar to SAP of Germany. So they filed infringement, but these fellows, they given that clear indication and the claims were not infringing to that one. So finally this fellow won, and this fellow, SAP Germany lost that thing. And I don't know how many people have seen the baby seat. Earlier Vespa and the scooters, they used to have a baby seat, like something which is like you can erect it and then it is like a baby seat, baby can sit there. So it was a huge hit. Every scooter used to have that one. It was made by Anu Auto of Kanpur. But this fellow has taken a very, means like, say attorneys also, you pay less money, means that fellow will write some claims which are not very strict. So later on this fellow, now nobody will see, because this the Chandni Chowk in Delhi, these fellows, they used to make a duplicate and then started using that one. And because of protection is not good, so now the company itself is disappeared from the market. Okay, and there are some other success stories, like there are some patents and the companies and how much they are earning yearly. You see, just like Hindustan Liver hair care composition, you see that they never reveal exact what is their hair care composition. It's an oil. Okay, the title of the patent, you see. So they are earning so many crores of rupees. If somebody infringes similar type of oil somebody makes, they'll file a case and then they will try to grab all money. So lot of companies are just by protecting themselves from this infringement, and they are gaining lot of things. Okay, let me stop it here. These are the two expert which our institute is registered. I mean, MOU is there, Vox Phantom and Altacit Global. Okay, these are the contact persons and their website. So whenever you do that, I mean form 1, when you fill it, so there you need to specify the pricing. So first contact these people. I think these people will give little lesser than price quote than this Altacit, from 2,000-3,000 less they will quote. So just call them and say that this is the title, give us the quotation. So they will send you quotation, that those details you have to fill it in the form 1 before taking your HODs and Dean R&D's approval. Okay, so those things and the quotation you have to put, and IDF you need to write it with the tips whatever I have told you. With that one, once you do it, and those two things, if you submit it to the CII, Center for Innovation and Incubation, then it will come to the patent committee where it will be evaluated, like it is in proper order or not. Once it is good, approved by the committee, so it will go again back to CII,
and there from there it will go to the respective whoever has produced this quotation. So it will go there. So directly you can contact them and your job is done. See, once it goes to the attorney, just you have to, sometime you have to call and say what is the status of my patent. So you have to probe them so that they will start working on your patent. Once they file it, they will send a receipt to the CII for payment. Okay, a copy will be coming to you, that is the filing date. From that date 20 years will start. You have to count. Okay, it's not like you have to wait till the patent is granted. Granting may be after 2 years or 3 years, forget about that. From filing date only the date will start. Okay, that's the thing, these two companies. And thank you very much for your patient listening, and remember, new application of known thing is not patentable, because 99% we get the applications with saying that it's a new application. This bottle is there for drinking, it can be used for beating somebody. So you can say that I want a patent on this one, you cannot get it. Application you cannot get it. You have to have a process or product which is really novel. Okay? Thank you very much. And
sir, so basically how much you are charging approximately the two companies? You have shown two companies, right?
Yes.
Basically how much they are charging? Approximately.
See, the price which goes to the government is 2 or 3,000, but they will give a quotation for 22,000 one company and another company 24,000.
No, if I'm
So
going,
actually they take for drafting, okay, drafting of patent, filing patent. See, whatever they do, they charge.
sir, the thing is that if I am not going through college, if I am going through individuals,
You have to.
the same only.
No, you can do online. You can directly go to the website and you can do. Then only the government fees you can.
No, not me, sir. If I contact these people,
No,
instead of going through a college, the inventor will be me and that applicant will be myself.
Your name.
Yes.
But they will charge that much only. They
That
may
much
give
only.
little concession. But that is the amount what 22 or 24,000 which I am saying is a reduced amount given to our institute, because we have an MOU with them. So a lot of students are there, so many innovations may come up. So that's the reduced price. If you go individually, it will be maybe 30,000 or more than that.
That will be for only the filing or up to granting?
See, for every stage they will take money.
Only for filing?
For filing it is 22 or 23,000. After that, when the FER comes, first examination report, they will write for you. All the questions will be answered by that fellow, but they will send it to you for checking. For writing also he will charge. He will send this thing. He will send bill to the invoice to the institute.
That means,
And again, when it is published and some objections, he will write the answer. He will charge. That's what I am saying. Around a patent will cost you around 50 to 60,000 till it is granted. After granting, every year again the maintenance is there. Till granting is about 50 to 60,000. So it is not like you do 100 patents and all. See, now government is not asking you that how much you are generating revenue from the patents. So our institute also file patent, everybody is wanted to file patent. After that they are forgetting. But after some time government may say that you have done 15 patents, where is the revenue? Government has spent this much amount, where is the return of investment? Where is the ROI? Then you will be in trouble. Okay? So you see that you do something which has commercial value, go for patent, and after patent you try to contact some companies which can use them and have a price negotiation. Our committee will do the price negotiation, and with some money it will be transferred, technology transfer, and after the technology transfer, every year whatever profit they will get it, they will give little royalty to the institute. Again that royalty also 70% will go to the inventors, 30% the institute will take. Institute will take very less, whatever royalty. See, one thing I did not tell much about that lump sum and royalty. Lump sum is the one because we don't know that fellow whether he will give royalty or not, so we will try to take more amount. Okay, like 10 lakhs, 15 lakhs, something. Okay, we will say royalty 1% or 2% you give. We don't know that fellow because always office will ask the inventor. If that fellow is not paying the royalty, you have taken the patent, you ask why he is not giving, then you will be tensed. Like why I have to call that fellow will not respond, or all that things you have to bear. So better is you take more royalty. But there could be some startups, like we have technology transfer last few weeks back. So startup company will not have money. Okay. So if the startup company is having no money, then you cannot ask much money. Then what you can say is, okay, my lump sum I will reduce it. Instead of 10 lakhs, you give me 1 lakh. But you give me 10% of your royalty. Whatever profit you get, 10% you give. So like that.
That
So
if the assignee is the college, one of the inventor wants to put a startup, then how can we?
now startup technology is something. Startup thing is
The
different.
inventor wants to just make a startup.
See, that sir, you can answer. What he's saying is, suppose I have a patent and I want to open a startup.
Yeah, actually, there are some concessions given for the registered startups, and there are also government schemes where there is a scheme called Kapila, where startups can get a lot of concession when you file a patent. So now you have to decide whether you want to file a patent after you establish startup or before.
No, I got I got your question. Like I told house.
No, assignee
Okay.
is the native Warangal. Okay, inventor is one of the.
Yes, if you want to have a startup, you can open. But you have to pay something to the institute.
Assignee.
Yes, obviously. See, assignee has paid money. Yes,
Even inventor is important.
yes, you have to give, but some concessions, like sir told, some concession will be there. If it is outsider, institute may ask more money.
Yeah.
For insider and it is your invention,
Inventor.
then obviously every government or institute will ask you to open a startup.
So
Why?
basically, whenever outside is involved, you should have an agreement, because outsider, without the knowledge of the applicant or the institute which has actually paid, he may assign to different people or he can do his own business. So there should be an agreement whenever outside is involved between the applicant and the outside. That depends on the institute's IPR policy. We have our own IPR policy.
IPR policy I have not discussed. Actually, it goes very lengthy lecture. So
Then only it can be done.
every
IPR
institute
policy,
will
if
have an
something
IPR
about
policy.
environmental external person, then you can't do it.
Sir, one last question. Okay, you told that the provisional application will be valid for the 1 year. So difference between the provisional application and the full application. Okay, in the provisional application will be comprising of all sections of the patent like abstract, claims.
See, provisional patent is
Only
page,
abstract.
1 to 2 page write up. There is no heading,
So
nothing.
Only some one page.
Some title,
No sections.
no sections. It is concept.
Any drawing.
If you want, you can put it. But the thing is, in a proper format, you have to you have to file it before 12 months, before the expiry of that date. If you don't do, then that money and that will be lapsed. Everything will go.
So comprehensive report.
No, it's not comprehensive. It is a concept note. This is the title. I am expecting something will happen. It may be useful like that. Some small thing. And even it will have some certain sections. I think provisional patent also some form will be there.
Yeah.
But it's not very tedious. Like no need. You don't know whether it is a workable thing or whether what parameters you can write or something. It is very general things will be there in that form. It is easy to
So we
fill
get the
it.
application number for that also?
Yes, you will get the application. That same application number will go further. Like if you file the complete patent, complete specifications, then you have to pay the remaining amount also. For provisional patent, not the full amount. Maybe little amount they will ask. Okay, that much you have to pay, and that is your property. Now, like it is acquiring a land, whether you construct a house or a hall or whatever you want, you do it. But it is yours. So within 12 months you have to prove that it's a workable idea. So complete specification you need to find.
The process document consists of some flow chart and some description. So whether can we go for the process patent or copyrights?
No, copyright is something different. See, process
Some
process is a flow, na?
Flow charts and algorithms can we go for the copyright?
See, flowchart if it is unique, like you have made your own flowchart,
Generally algorithms will be going for the copyright.
you can go with the design also, but the value of that will be, the value of a patent is different and value of a copyright or design or something is
So
different.
which is suitable for that? Algorithm.
You no need to think about that one. You contact the attorney, you say that these are the flowcharts, this thing, whether I can go for a copyright or which one is then they will analyze and they will tell you. Even they can file both also. See, for that the ozone it patent which I took it last year, I made a ozone generator, but ozone generators are available in the market, but I never published or anything. Actually I wanted to go for a design patent because the way I have taken thrown away, what do you call that, a fridge, the Coca-Cola fridge with a transparent door and something. I have removed all the motor, compressor, everything, and I have put my ozone generator and made that one. I thought ozone generators are already there in the market, so I may not get a patent. So I went for a design patent because this is the design modifying something, existing thing, and design patent I went. I asked them. Then they said, sir, no, we can find out some more novelty points, and we can go for complete patent. Then I said, why not? Then finally, complete patent was filed and it was granted. So it is the duty. Like you have to give the inputs to the attorneys. They will write their own. They have a lot of good people. So of course, because they are not expert in your field, they will be drafting so many applications. What they do is they write and they will give it to you. You have to check. Of course, the language is little different, not normal paper, research paper type of thing. But the thing is, from the clauses, sections will be there. I have avoided all that sections. Okay, if I write all the sections and things, then it will be a boring lecture. Nobody will be there in this one. So I want to make it more pictorial so that you will understand the concept very well.
Sir, one more thing, sir. What is the difference between getting a provisional patenting and getting the IP address from that archive.org? You can go.
No. Archive.org is for academic things. Like you are doing some research, you have got a good idea, but you may be fearing that your peers or other lab fellows may copy. Okay? Or that's what I said, you have sent a research paper to some journal, that editor, how do you know that that fellow is a good person or editor? He belongs to your work, and then he has seen that one and he kept your manuscript and means on hold, and he has given the ideas to his research scholars, and they have done, if it is a commercially thing, they can go for patent or something and publication in some other journal, and finally you will say that your similar paper is already published, rejected. Then who are at loss?
Archive is working only for research.
Only for anything. See, it's not like photographs or something, like any diagram or writing matter or anything. If you paste it, they will evaluate, they will check for it. It's not like directly it will be uploaded. Once you say upload PDF document, it takes time, 24 hours or something. After that it will appear, and it will be appeared, and along with a side it will be like IP address, where it was uploaded, what time it was uploaded, which date it was uploaded, and some number. So that is the proof. Like if somebody similar work is published, you have not published, you have just put it there, you are still working and somebody has published. It is better, like your manuscript you first upload in archive, and there you write that it is submitted to so and so journal, and then submit to the journal. If it comes back, okay, you are sending to some other journal, again you edit and then remove that one, submit it to this journal, like that. Got it? So wherever suppose some evil fellows or some wrongdoers are there, so obviously if they do some mischief, then you will be protected. Okay, before sending you just have a protection, for academic things.
Sir, suppose I have a pattern on some technologies, right? I have a pattern on some technologies, suppose.
Okay.
So will it be limited to that recognitions names, or will I get some revenue from that?
See,
Suppose
if you give your technology to some company fellow,